Alright guys, it's time to take a safari. And guess who's coming with us? Mark Parker, Nike's CEO. So in front of me I have 4 pairs of Air Safaris. Well, actually these 3 are Air Safaris, and this one's a Lunar Safari Fuse that came out just last year. So the Air Safari originally came out in 1987. It was designed by Tinker Hatfield, and it was part of a pack of shoes that included the Air Max 1 and the Air Trainer 1. Really, the other 2 shoes are the ones that took off in popularity, and this one was just kind of like popular to sneakerheads, but stayed under the radar. So I build the ShoeZeum, I invite out all the Nike executives, and Mark Parker, the CEO, flies down on his private jet, and I'm giving him a tour. And I'm walking him through the ShoeZeum, and everyone that I walked through the ShoeZeum turned into a kid right in front of me. I swear it was like the movie Big, and Mark Parker's no exception. So we're walking through the running aisles, and he stops, and he grabs this shoe. And he looks at it, and curiously stares at it, and he's petting it. And he tells me that originally this shoe was made out of deer leather, and he was really excited about this pair of shoes. Mark Parker's good at keeping a poker face. He wasn't running around smiling and laughing like some of the other executives that visited me. But when he saw this shoe, he couldn't help but show his emotions. I don't think it's ironic at all that last year Nike released 20 different Air Safaris. Just yesterday we found out that they're coming out with Air Safari foam posits. It's almost like Nike rediscovered this amazing print. So when we talk about safari, what we're really referring to is this speckly pattern that you're going to see around the toe and around the heel. These safaris, these 3 of them over here, I picked them up at Nike outlets for $24.99, $34.99, $39.99. This one right here is inspired by the Air Moab, which was an amazing all-conditions gear shoe that Tinker Hatfield designed. I couldn't believe that I ran into these kicks at Nike outlets, but like I said earlier, they're very slept on amongst collectors. You'll see another pair of Air Safaris. This last year, Nike released a combo of the Air Safari and the Air Trainer 1 in OG Safari colors. They were amazing. And Nike also infused the Air Safari with different technologies, like you'll see here with this lunar midsole. Pretty cool. So all of these shoes were on display in the Wild Animal exhibit of the ShoeZeum. I wanted to pay tribute to the San Diego Zoo. The ShoeZeum was originally built in San Diego, and the zoo is the main attraction in San Diego, and I wanted to make my own San Diego Zoo out of shoes. So let me go through some of my favorites. Check out this pair of Dunks. Whew, these are incredible. Sort of like a mishmash of all these different animals, leopards, snakes, cheetahs. These shoes are absolutely sick. So we'll put these down and work our way through these amazing 5 shoes. I got 2 more pairs of Dunks to show you. This one right here was only released in Asia. I would set these shoes up with Beanie Babies and toys and props and stuffed animals that matched the shoes. And it was a really fun exhibit that appealed to everyone, especially kids. Check out these zebra print Dunks. They're actually known as the Daktari. Daktari was an old television sitcom based in the jungle, and that's where the inspiration for these shoes came from. Believe it or not, I actually thought through where to place the animal shoes in the exhibit. Like, I kept the safari ones away from the zebras because I thought that lions and tigers and cheetahs don't really get along with zebras. Sort of shows how insane I got when I was building this place. We'll work our way into the Air Maxes. Here's a pair of Air Max 95s. Again, it's going to be a mishmash of a bunch of different animals. Of course, it's not a real animal fur or skin, but it really looks like it is. So these 95s are really incredible. The 95 is inspired by the human body, and all of these different parts are supposed to be the muscle fibers, and each muscle fiber is represented by a different animal. Another pair of Air Maxes over here rounds out the animal shoes that I wanted to show you today. These are Air Max 1s, the Beast Pack. They're incredible. There's also a pair of Air Max 1s that are called the Animal Pack, the Supreme Animal Pack. I never was able to get a pair in my size. But you know, part of the fun of collecting is not only buying, selling, and trading, but it's also the hunt. And it really wouldn't be that much fun or that rewarding if I was able to just find every shoe that I ever wanted with ease. And so the fact that there was that one Air Max 1 animal that I never was able to get my hands on, it's not like the people that came to the ShoeZeum thought, oh, this exhibit's not complete. To me, I always wanted to add something to it, but I would just always keep on looking and looking and looking and looking, and who knows, maybe eventually one day I'll find it. Anyhow, you can go on eBay, search for ShoeZeum animal, and you'll be able to bid on all of these shoes, the safaris, and a whole bunch of other shoes that were on display in that exhibit. See you soon.